Well, hello there. Welcome back to another glorious humid day. Today is going to be a day of errands and continuing to get everything prepped for the party. In the garden, we've got lots of tomatoes going, and I posted this on Instagram, but I wanted to kind of showcase it on here too. We have a pest. This is the reason that a lot of people use pesticides, is to avoid this situation, but since I'm not doing that, I am hand picking them off. What are them? Them are larvae for white cabbage moths. I've been coming out here and noticing that my collard greens have been decimated. There's something munching on them and I could not find anything. I just kept looking and looking and I couldn't find anything. And then it started moving to the kale also, but the lettuce didn't get touched. And I was telling Luke about it yesterday, and I came out here yesterday evening to just kind of water everything and put an eye on it again. And there were these tiny little green looking caterpillar things, which are the larvae of the white cabbage moths, and they blend in so well with the stalk of the kale leaves. I didn't see them until I got super up close. So I've been hand picking them off with tweezers and throwing them in a little bag and putting them in the trash. But yeah, that's basically how you treat it. If you're not going to use sprays and stuff on it, is you just keep picking the larvae off, and eventually there won't be any more, hopefully, or I'll keep on top of them enough to where they're not going to chew my plants anymore. But yeah, it means I need to eat some kale ASAP so that I can use the really good stuff that hasn't been munched on. Yeah, let me show you the damage here. So this is probably the worst hit collard green, and they're pretty young still, so I'm not like super gutted or anything. I think that they'll grow back just fine. I'll just have to keep an eye on them. But yeah, the kale started getting bitten as well, and back here you can see they were really working hard on those. And all this brown stuff that you're seeing, I don't know if you can or not, but all those little brown pieces, that's their poop. That's their poop. And at first I thought all the brown stuff was like an aphid infestation, because you can see it in there kind of collected on the center stalk. But it's not, it's their poop, which is just even grosser. But yeah, I am just coming out every morning. I have to get super close up on them, and yeah, just trying to make sure that I'm squishing, taking them off, messing any eggs up that I see, and hoping that they don't munch any more of my kale. But other than that, the garden's doing really well. I'm going to pick up a couple of things in Greensboro today, some snacks. I might get the TV for the screened-in porch, because we need to get one of those, put that up. Luke and I were trying to decide what movies we're going to show, because I don't know if you remember, I don't even know if we took a video of this, that's how long ago it was, but we have a big blow up projector screen that we put over here in the lawn when the old house was still here. So I think we're going to put that up again. And I think Luke wants to play Independence Day, which I'm all down for, but people will be here longer than a single movie. So I want to play The Patriot, which is probably a downer of a movie, but it's very appropriate for the 4th of July, I feel like. So I think we're going to do that. So we need to go get that from the metal building, make sure the projector still works, make sure there's no holes in the blow up frame that holds the projector screen up, because it's been up in that building for a couple of years now. So we need to double check all that. I need to keep on top of the watering for the garden. It needs a lot more water than normal, because I don't know if it has been happening where you live, but there's a huge heat wave here in North Carolina. I think it's starting to come down now. We're looking like we're gonna stay in the 80s starting next week for a little while, which is great because it's been like 100. But yeah, everything is going great. I'm gonna go do all the things. Oh, I'm going to pick up an easel that I've seen on Facebook Marketplace because Luke made the absolute cutest poster. So he wants to put that out at the front of the house so people can see it when they walk in. And then I thought it would be a great solution for holding a TV in the guest bedroom on the first floor here, because there's not a ton of wall space to mount one. And I've always liked the idea of having a TV on an easel in a room because I don't know, it just looks cute. So let me go in there and show you the space I'm thinking about. So in this guest bedroom, there's not a lot of great wall space to be able to put a TV. So you've got the window on that side. Say hello to the little bunting peeking through the window. Can't really put a TV on that little space. Definitely not above the bed. And then this big wall right here, it could work, but you can see it when you drive up to the house. And I feel like there would also be a lot of glare if we put it on that wall too. So I have been really thinking, originally I was like, oh, we'll just get a small TV and put it up here. But then I thought, you know, this is just decorative stuff in this area. I can put the easel at an angle like this, back it up into the corner, put it in an angle so it touches this wall and that wall, or, you know, it touches this enough, but you can still close the drapes. And then the little TV can sit there. And how precious would that be? So I got to take some measurements before I go to make sure this will all work out the way I have it in my head. But I thought that was a really good solution for this space. And it still looks cute. Hopefully, we'll see. So if I do that and it fits, I need to find a good TV for in here. If you guys have any suggestions for like 45-inch or less TVs that you really enjoy that are, you know, just very basic, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I still need to fluff all this bunting up. We had some wind yesterday, so that kind of helped ease any of the folding marks or the edges that were flipped up or anything. But need to do that and then get this ladder down. And yeah, that is the plan for in here. It's so pretty today. And before I leave, I wanted to show you the pretty much finished tablescape we got going on here. Very simple. I think everything turned out really cute and super excited to have this table full of people in just a couple days. Well, I apologize. I completely forgot the camera here when I went to Greensboro. I showed up at the art place to get the easel, did not have the camera, but it was very crowded in there. So I don't know if I would have felt comfortable taking video once I got in there anyway, but just brought the easel in. I've set it up in the guest bedroom and I put our little poster on it. And obviously the poster is not gonna stay in the room. I'll put like a small TV on the easel, but I think it looks really cute. Da-da-da! So here she is in all her glory. I just think it's so cute. And let me get up close so you can see Luke's handiwork here. It's hard, it's kind of backlit, but look at us, how stinking cute. He did such a good job. I think it looks so good. And then this little view, like with the trees and the pond, like the valley, I swear, oh, you're not gonna be able to see. I swear it's the exact view that you get over the pond right there when you're looking out, like the front door windows right here. It looks so good. So yeah, I'm pretty excited with it. Apparently it is handmade, so like these little dowels, you can tell that they put them together. This piece, someone must have like used a wrap. I don't know any of the terms, but I love the detail at the top. You can adjust everything with the dowels. Let me get you down here. There's another dowel here that stops the center rod that goes all the way up. So you can lower this center rod, you can heighten it. The actual, I guess this would be the actual easel piece that something sits on. You can raise and lower this too, because it's on these little wooden dowels that go all the way down. I don't know how you keep it there. Oh, there's a third option. So I see, oh, up here, you guys can't see it all. There's a hole right here that will keep the easel higher if you, for some reason, wanted this higher up in the air, which might work better for a TV in here. I might want to raise where the TV's sitting so it's not directly level with the bed. So yeah, they're super pretty. It's got some paint on it, obviously, because it's an easel. And I just think that it looks so cute in here. The Costco run was done as well. I'm a little disappointed they didn't have some of the snacks that I was going in there for. Apparently Gushers came out with like a super sour version. I really wanted those, but they did not have them there. And I'm very sad. However, I just found my favorite chips. They had a big, let me pull it up here. They had a big combo case of the Boulder Canyon avocado oil chips, which is the chips that I love. And in that combo pack, you've got the regular like cracked pepper and then the regular plain old sea salt chips. And then they had these, which is spicy green chili. I just had a bag. I need to heat up my lunch. I have some of my bag left. I like got sad there for a second because I forgot that I didn't eat all of it and I thought I had. I've got some more. I'm gonna munch on those. They're phenomenal. The heat dissipates really quickly and it's just a really nice smoky flavor. You need to get those. I also need to get them in a big bag. I've never seen them in the store in a big bag before. So now I'm going to be on the hunt for those. But my go-tos for Costco is peanut butter filled pretzels, Chomps, jerky sticks, like beef sticks, Popcorners chips. I do like to keep those. The Kind bars, the mini ones. I think those are pretty good. I like to snack on those. And then the absolute favorite, if we're talking about sweet things, these Nature's Bakery fig bars are the best thing that's ever happened. These, specifically the raspberry. I will eat the blueberry too. The blueberry is very good, but the raspberry is definitely like number one in my book. So I am about to heat up one of the freezer like high protein meal prep meals because I'm hungry and I need some protein. This one Luke said is the best one yet, and I agree with him. Buffalo chicken mac and cheese. It's so good and it reheats so well. Again, it's Stealth Health. That is their Instagram name, but it's some guy that has put out a slow cooker meal prep cookbook, and that's where I'm getting all these from. And it is so good. Absolutely phenomenal. So I'll definitely be making this again, and it makes me want to try the rest of his pasta dishes. This is the only pasta based dish that I've made from his cookbook because I thought, oh, I don't know if I want to reheat pasta, but it actually works really well. The key, I would say, is he says to add like 2 or 3 tablespoons of milk to it when you put it in the microwave, and then stir that in about halfway through. It kind of rehydrates the sauce because the pasta absorbs a lot of the liquid out of the sauce, and it is so good. Took it to Luke last night. I had it for like dinner/lunch last night. And I think I'm going to let the sun go down and finally put together that table for the patio and kind of clean up the patio area in preparation for really washing the cushions well tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna cool off, get changed, and then I'll see you guys outside to get this screened-in porch in shape. Hello and welcome to the porch. I am about to get knee deep in cleaning this. I really deep cleaned it probably like a month ago now, maybe a month and a half. So there's already spider webs and pollen and everything back. So I need to clean it again. The cushions on this chair right here were already cleaned. I think we were having people over and I pulled this chair out to put with the picnic tables. So I need to clean all of the other cushions because they have a lot of pollen on them. That is probably for tomorrow because it is about to rain. Hopefully, we would really appreciate the rain, but it's a nice breeze. But yeah, just really wiping everything down, getting all the pollen off, getting all the dust and everything, because I have the TV to hang on the wall here. The mount for that and the cover for it is coming Monday. Then I've got a coffee table for over here to put together, but I'm not going to do that until I clean off the porch. So yeah, dusting, spider webs, general cleaning, and then I'm going to make sure all the cushions are accounted for, and then I'll get the leaf blower and blow off everything, and then I will set up the coffee table. But yeah, I'm going to listen to an audiobook. And that is something that I've really been enjoying recently, like audiobooks in general, but pairing a task that I need to get done with something pleasurable. So like when I'm doing the dishes, the laundry, vacuuming, whatever, I'll put on a podcast or an audiobook. I just finished the book Mary, and I would probably give it 4 stars. It reminds me of Stephen King mixed with sci-fi, mixed with the author that wrote the book Stalker. Cannot remember his name off the top of my head right now. Lars Kepler? Anywho, it was a journey. I was entertained though, so I'll give it a 4. And then I'm currently reading Grady Hendrix' new book, Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. I think that's correct. And it's good so far. Traditional Grady Hendrix writing style so far. A little less out there up to this point, but I think I'm probably only halfway through the book. But yeah, that's my life hack and my life advice for today, and I'm just gonna get to cleaning. Well, I am definitely sweaty, but I think it looks so cute in here now. I still haven't cleaned all of the cushions all of the way, but I moved my little pot of zinnias in here because I had to make it cute, you know what I mean? And I put all the little accent pillows out, and I just think it looks adorable. Let me show you. So the TV is going to get mounted on that wall right there whenever that mount and everything comes in, but I think it turned out super cute in here. It's finally a mostly spider and dust-free area. So I am probably going to come back out here once the sun has fully gone down and enjoy my handiwork. But yeah, I'm going to clean up the guest bedrooms now, and I think I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, howdy ho. It has been a few days. It has been a hectic few days getting everything ready. All the boys are here. Luke is giving them the grand tour, and honestly, I have no idea where they're at in the house right now. I've made them lunch, and I'm getting ready to make a big batch of cookies. I feel like it's a good thing to have on hand. Then I think I'm going to bake a loaf of challah, but it's already 2 o'clock, so that might be a tomorrow thing because it does take about 6 hours to complete that process, but we'll see how late I feel like staying up. I also want to make some blueberry muffins. I still need to get blueberries, but I think one of them mentioned on a stream recently something about blueberry muffins, so I thought that'd be a nice snack or breakfast option for them to grab, or late night recording session situation, because I know how that goes. You gotta eat, you gotta fuel the body to rage quit constantly. But yeah, I figured I would bring you along today. It's gonna be a lot of baking, a lot of me being covered in flour, and I wanna kind of show you some new additions to the house in there too. cookies are done, and I wanted to take a break and come outside and show you guys what I worked on yesterday. So we need a lot more seating for the 4th of July, so I figured I would get us a dining set, which we really needed anyway. We've had this beautiful cantilevered umbrella, but I just have been too lazy to put the water back in the jugs in the base so that it doesn't tip over. So I haven't used it until now because it wasn't safe to, but got that going. So now we've got a beautiful shaded eating area. Super stoked about that. Most of the plants survived the storm. A couple of the tomato plants had to lose a branch or two. We needed that rain though, so I will take it. There wasn't really a whole lot of damage, and the branches that I did have to take off didn't really have any tomatoes on them or starts for tomatoes, so super stoked about that. We got the fire pit table, which will be the s'mores station. Got that cleaned and ready to go. I'll get the hammock set up. I'll get the guys to help me move the picnic tables up here so that we can add even more seating, hopefully. Put the lawn games out on Saturday and we'll be good to go. But I am so excited that the boys are here. I know that Luke is really excited. We don't ever get to see them because they don't live in the state. So they're downstairs watching a movie right now. I think they're going to go to the casino tonight. I'm undecided on if I'm going to go or not. I might just enjoy like a night in while they have a boys' night. But super excited to go see the fireworks tomorrow, just to be able to hang out, show them a little bit of Eden. I think my mom's gonna come back in town soon to be able to enjoy it with us. And yeah, it's a lovely day. The breeze is blowing, which I feel like it hasn't been for a few weeks. It feels divine. I'm so excited. We got that rain. We're getting some wind. The grass, I think, is almost back to normal from it not being watered. So much so that I need to mow the grass again, and I just mowed it a couple days ago. So I gotta get that done. If I don't go to the casino, I'll probably do that while they go to the casino. But I'm letting the cookies cool down before I take them to the boys. I'm gonna make myself a coffee. I think that is an appropriate thing to be doing. Not to drink out here. Well, it's a little hot to drink it out here, but I'm gonna enjoy my coffee in the air conditioning, and I'll see y'all later tonight. Well, I'm back outside again. It's just such a nice night that I figured I would come out here and say that to all folks to you, and enjoy a little bit of the tail end of this golden hour. It's been a wonderful day. It is so nice to be in the middle of summer and be able to accept it and enjoy it for what it is, instead of wanting to rush into the next season or into the next day of activities. Just to be able to enjoy today and really be present with everybody has been wonderful. So I'm gonna go do some more of that. I'm gonna go be present and yeah, just enjoying the lightning bugs for a second, and I'm going to turn in and hang out with the guests. So I appreciate you guys following me along, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the 4th of July.